Oh, what just happened? Oh, they're still taking their turns, I think. Oh, wait, hold on. Is it my turn again? Wait, what? I guess it is my turn. I guess we're back to here. Oh, my turn didn't go through. Okay, click eggs. Oh, no, don't skip. I'm sorry, I'm getting confused. So it's making me do my turn again, which is fine. I don't mind. Go for this. Great. Well, that was kind of scary. But I think we're fine. Oh, I know what happened. I had a disconnect. That was actually a bad thing on my end. We actually had a disconnect. My internet went down. Oops. That was me, sorry. Fortunately, it was within the timer. It was within the timer frame, so we didn't forfeit. Thank goodness. Right, anyway, I'll be able to play. I've got 2 birds there. 2 birds now in the grasslands. I'll have 2 in the wetlands once I play my Clark's Grebe, so... Yeah, we're doing pretty good. That's going to give us 4 points for ecologist, which is exactly what we want to do. We just need fish. We need a fish to play this Clark's Grebe. So I'll probably go for food next, I guess. Double check to make sure. Yeah, he managed to get 3 eggs up there, so he's gonna come in second place on this round goal. This guy, yeah, he's got 2 birds. He's gonna come in last. He made an effort at the last minute, but is gonna come up short. We're gonna take the prize though. And there you have it. Boom. 6 eggs. It makes it enough for the gold medal for 5 victory points. Excellent. All right, looks like we go last in this next round. So yeah, number of birds in the water is what this next round is all about. So let's check out our opponents. We've only got 1 ourselves. He's got 2. He's got 1. Okay. We're about to play another one, so we'll be tied with the leader. So we won't be shut out, at least. We know that. So I think the plan is food first, get a fish, play Clark's Grebe, and then we'll be out of birds, and then we can get more birds, which will be well placed to do because we'll be drawing 2 birds now, and we'll have a lot of cycle power. This guy's able to cycle, and he's able to draw and discard. So we'll be able to. The 2 birds that we do get are going to be good birds probably because we'll have 2 cycling opportunities. Let's see what's in the draw piles for birds. The red-winged blackbird is... Yeah, that's a tuck bird. Oh, somebody took it. The orange guy took it. Yeah, it's been replaced by a cerulean warbler, though, which is good. It gives another bonus card, and we actually do have the resources to play it, believe it or not. The horned lark. When another player plays a plains bird, I get to tuck a card from my hand. Ugh, I don't know if I like that, because it's denying me a bird from my hand, and it's, excuse me, very conditional. Yeah, I don't know if I like the horned lark. I'd rather have the warbler and get another bonus card to go with my ecologist card. Might be something else that'll give me some points at the end of the game. Yeah, we might go for the warbler. Alright, here we go. Or I could go for the stilt, because we do need water birds. We do indeed. Anyway, let's go get ourselves a fish. So, okay, a fish and what else? Maybe a fish. Yeah, let's go for a fish and a worm. So that'll give us more options. And then I gain then the nuthatch activates, and that's going to be another victory point from caged food. Oh, and then I can tuck a card. Oh, but I can't because I have to keep this card. So we have to pass on this one. We have to skip. Too bad. I missed out on getting an extra supply. Yeah, see, that's why it's important to get the wetlands built up so you can get more cards when opportunities like that arise. Yeah, maybe we try to put down the black-neck stilt for our wetlands, because we're going for the wetlands next. It's possible we could do that. Actually, maybe we could take both. Yeah, we're gonna be able to draw 2 cards anyway. Why don't we take the black-neck stilt and the warbler? And if we can find something better in the deck, maybe we'll do that. But yeah, I see no reason why we can't take both of these cards. Assuming, of course, they're still there. 2 turns from now, we'll see. This is such a nice chill game. I like it. It's got pleasant little music. You see a lot of pretty birds. Look at that tern flying around. Very relaxing. Very low stress. Kind of game you would play with a nice little glass of wine by your computer. And the multiplayer is fun. Yeah, the only problem we had was that one disconnect, and that was my fault. Oops. Yeah, multiplayer seems to be pretty solid. And the fact that I was able to rush back into the game before it timed out was nice too. So I didn't automatically forfeit. My turn. Turn 2, round 3. He gained food, he laid eggs. Okay, Okie dokie. Clark's Grebe. We know exactly what we're going to do. We're going to play the Clark's Grebe. I do have to pay an egg cost, though. It shouldn't be difficult.
Clark's Grebe. Clark was a 19th century surveyor who collected specimens for the Smithsonian.
Oh, okay. Clark's also my dad's name, too. So I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, oh, it's my dad's bird. Yeah, my dad would love this game. I should get him a copy. He's actually a photographer. He's taken a lot of bird photos. He would love this game. Alright, so the next turn is pretty obvious. We have plenty of eggs. We have a decent amount of food. What we don't have is cards, so I'll give you one guess as to what our next action is going to be. And you're looking at it right now. We're going to go for the 2-card draw, which we can now do thanks to Clark's Grebe. And if this stilt and the warbler are still there, I think that's what we're going to go for. I think those are pretty solid cards for us to take. Although we do get to draw from the deck and discard, so if we can improve on that, we will. All right, round 3. He played a red. Okay. Oh, they both played into the wetlands. Let's go ahead and check that before we take our turn. Let's just update ourselves on what they're up to. He's up to 3 birds. Orange is up to 3 birds in the wetlands. He is up to 2 birds in the wetlands. I'm at 2 birds in the wetlands, but I'm about to pick up another bird. So let's do that. I pick up the stilt. I pick up the warbler. Oh boy, this gives me 2 cards when I play it. Holy shit. That's nice. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Instant gratification. So we're gonna draw. We get to draw and cycle. Let's draw one from the deck. A Carolina Wren. I don't think I want that. I'll probably discard it. Yeah, I'd rather have the warbler, I think, because I actually have the resources for that. And one more card. Canadian Goose. Okay, again, I don't quite have the resources for that, so we're going to discard that as well. So now I get to discard 2 cards, Goose and Wren. Goodbye. Goose, Wren. Okay, there you go. Off you go. So new cards out are the Cooper's Hawk and the Northern Flicker. Yeah, we don't have any mice. I don't really want a hawk. But I think we can play these, right? 2 worm. And then I just need 1 more worm and I can play both of these. Shouldn't be too hard to get, right? I could get a free worm, though, but I need an extra card, which I don't have. That's unfortunate. Oh, and there's no... Ooh, boy, there's no worms in here. Although we can do a reroll. Maybe I should have... well, no, I couldn't do that. I was about to say maybe I could have taken an extra card, but I don't think I could have. Yeah, this is only 2. I couldn't spend an egg and get an extra card because it's not upgraded to that. So I guess the next thing we're going to do is play the stilt. That's going to draw me 2 cards. That's ideal. That's perfect. Now I don't have to worry because I can play the stilt next, draw 2 cards. And then when I go for more food, I've got 2 extra cards to discard to the nuthatch. So yeah, that's going to work out pretty good, I think. That'll work out pretty good. And then I'll be able to play the warbler. Unless we draw something better from the stilt. We'll see. Let's take a look at everybody's cards. He's got 3. He's got 2. I'm about to get 3. Yeah, my next move is to play a 3rd card. So we're doing pretty good on the 3rd round goal. We might be able to tie, depending on what this guy does. Unfortunately, I can't see this guy's cards in hand. So I don't know if he has another water bird in hand. If he doesn't, I should be able to tie him. Yeah, look at all the cards he's got. He's got 6 birds out. Of course, I think so do I. I'm about to get my 7th bird. Alright. So he laid eggs. He did something. Right, let's play our stilt. So it's going to let us draw 2 cards. Do we want the Cooper's Hawk? Do we want the... Oh, American Crow just came out. American Crow is pretty cheap. It can be played. Yeah, maybe we get the Crow and draw 1 from the deck. 'Cause I don't know if I want the Cooper's Hawk. What's in the bird feeder? Oh, it's got those mice. Maybe we do want the Hawk. I mean, we can cycle. Yeah, we can cycle. Yeah, the Hawk might be playable too, but we definitely want the Crow. So anyway, Stilt, you're up. And the egg is going to be coming from you.
Black-necked stilt. When not breeding,
Take the
stilts
crow.
form closely packed groups and will mob predators.
Sure, I'm going to take the Hawk. And then we'll be able to cycle through 2 more cards from deck draws. Oh no, I take that back. I'm not. I forgot. I'm not going to be able to because that's not a... Yeah, that was not an action. That was a card effect, so never mind. That's fine. I think we're fine with the Hawk. I'm thinking I could put the Crow in the grasslands and the Hawk... Yeah, we probably want the Warbler up there too. I need another worm to play the Warbler though. So we're gonna have to go on a food run next. Why? Oh, I have an idea. Why don't I just tuck the Hawk? Yeah, I could do that. I can just tuck the Hawk, and that will give me an extra worm or a grain. Yeah, that might work. And then I could play my Warbler. Yeah, I'm thinking the Warbler in the forest and the Crow in the grasslands, and that'll give me 3/3/3. And that's going to be 6 victory points for ecology. Yeah, we'll go ahead and tuck the Hawk, I guess. You know, I could tuck the Warbler though, because if I'm going to take food anyway, I could take the mice. That'll let me play the Hawk. Ooh. Yeah, that might be more efficient. That might be more efficient. Because I can actually re-roll right now. I don't need to take those mice. I can just re-roll because there's just mice left. Yeah, the Hawk's a hunting bird, which is nice, except for the fact the game is we're getting into the end game here. And he might not be as valuable as this Warbler. The Warbler is going to give me another bonus card. So it might be more valuable to do that. So I played into the yeah, they're all playing into the wetlands now. Let's check out the situation. He's got 3 in the wetlands. He's got 3 in the wetlands. We're all tied. We're all tied for wetland birds. And there's what, 2 turns left. Yeah, they might be able to play another wetlands card. But right now, yeah, right now we go for food. So now I make a decision. I guess we'll go for food. I could also play the crow now. Is there a point to doing that? Not really. Let's get food. I think I want to play the warbler, so we're going to reroll. We need a worm, actually. Just one worm should be enough for us. Yeah, we got it. Okay, so we take a worm. We already have a grain. So then we just take one other card. It doesn't really matter. I guess a grain would be fine, because we're going to use that to play the crow. Go ahead and cache. And tuck the Cooper's Hawk. And that's going to let us get an extra worm, I suppose. Alright, now we can play the warbler and the crow. We could also play we could play the crow in the wetlands. Although it does kind of unbalance our biomes, and we need balanced biomes for ecologist. Yeah, we'll have to see what these guys do as far as their wetland birds. Ideally, it would be great just to tie for first place for the wetland birds. You know, if they both play 4, then they split the first place, and then I get to second place all my own. So maybe the best thing is to do nothing and just take the second place points. Yeah, see, right now we're tied for wetland birds. So they would split 6, and then I would just get 3 for being in last. Or would I get 2? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that works. Either way, though, it seems to be too inefficient. The only way I could think of be advantageous would be is if they stayed at 3, which they might do. We do move last in the turn, so we do get to see what they do. It's a consideration, I suppose. It is a consideration. Yeah, this is the last one turn left. Is this the last turn, or is it coming up? Oh, I think this is the last turn. Okay, let's see what the hell they did. Right, he's got 4 birds. He's got 4 birds. Okay. So I can either tie them or just settle for second or third, depending on how the game decides to. I'm just going to ignore them. I don't see any point in tying them. So they'll split 6 points 2 ways and get 3 points each, and then I'll either get 3 points or 2 points, depending on how the game wants to handle it. Right. And I got 4 eggs. Let's play my warbler. And you will spin the egg.
Cerulean warbler. Between 1966 and 2015, this species lost 74% of its population.
Alright, my bonus card, I can choose Falconer, which is hunting cards. I don't think we have any hunter birds at all. And then there's birds that can only live in the plains. We have 1. We have the eastern bluebird, which is going to be a little short. But we could always draw another plains-only bird and be able to get at least the 3-point victory point tier. So I'll go Plains Manager. Right, so they went 4-4-3. Yeah, so I got 2 victory points. Oh, they got 4 each? Oh, I see. They split the first and second place prize. I see how that worked. Yeah, so it was 9 divided by 2, rounded down. So they ended up with 4. Okay, that's not bad. I think I prefer that. Now, in round 4, Vid here is way ahead in eggs in the... Yeah, he's got a gargantuan lead. I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch Vid. He's been obviously saving up for round 4. As you can see, he's been interesting. He's been thinking ahead, this Vid guy. But yeah, I need eggs in the plains now. I don't know if I can catch him. We can play our crow in the plains, though. Oh, we have this Shays Phoebe. This will get us a second plains-only bird. Okay, we have to plan this out very efficiently because you notice we only have 5 turns in the 4th round. And we do want to crank out eggs. That's extremely important. Oh, we only have 2. We only have 8 egg slots, although the crow is going to add 2 more. Play the crow, that's 1 action. And then I draw another plains-only bird. It could be Say's Phoebe, but I'm going to need 2 more worms to play it. Which means our 3rd round we'd have to go... Yeah, we might... That might not be efficient. That might not be too efficient. There is a worm available. That's only 1 worm. Because I'm going to use the grain to play the crow. So I'd have to, not only would I have to pick up the bird here, the Say's Phoebe, on round 2, because I'm going to play the crow next. Let's go ahead and do that, because I know that's what we're going to do before I run out of time. And we're going to use the grain to change to grain. And you will pay an egg.
American crow. These intelligent birds steal eggs and food from other birds and cache food for later.
Well, it turns out if I take eggs, I can actually get whatever supply I want. It would cost me an egg, though. Another thing I could do is, I've got 4 turns, I could just say fuck it. And just get eggs, because eggs are victory points. We can put eggs on all of our plains birds. We're not going to catch, we might come in 2nd place. I don't think we're going to catch that other guy. He's way ahead. But at least we'll have victory points, right? So 4 rounds left. I can spend my worm and get 4. And then 3, 3. So I could get 10 eggs. I could say, yeah, well, no, hold on. 4 turns. So I get 4, 3, 3, 3. That'd be 13 eggs. Yeah, why don't I just get eggs for the rest of the game? I mean, this is going to take too many actions just to draw a card and then get the food for it. It's just going to be yeah, and then we're just losing victory points. I think. So I think that's we just spam eggs at this point. With all our remaining actions. We have the egg capacity to do it. We've got an egg capacity of 25. So we should be able to get 13 eggs, no problem. We just have to make sure the entire grasslands field is covered with eggs. And see how we do. It's too bad we didn't get Prairie Manager. But, yeah, we're just 1 bird short. If there was an easy way to do it, I would have done it, but there just isn't. Yeah, this Say's Phoebe is too expensive to play. Although he does have this interesting when played ability. Boy, I wonder how many nests, how many bull nests do I have? Well, these guys are wild cards. None. One bull up here. So it would generate 3 eggs. I just don't know. Yeah. Yeah, this would, if I could do this, it would draw me a lot of cards. Yeah, I would draw, well, yeah, I draw 2 cards, so I'd have an extra bird. Then I have to go get food. I'd be able to get 3 food. That's 2 actions. And then the third action, I could play him, right? That would give me his victory points. That would give me the Prairie Manager 3 victory points. It might be worth it. But I better get the number of I better get the worms we need on the food round. We should be able to. Because then we pick up the one, yeah, we should be able to get the worms. Especially if we tuck a card, we can get the worm. I think it might be worth it. Let's go ahead and do that. So we're gonna activate here. We'll get the Say's Phoebe. I guess that makes sense. And then I'll get one from the deck. Actually, it doesn't really matter. Let's just get this cardinal. Because this is probably going to get fed to somebody. Let's pick this. Oh, okay. That's a Bobolink. This could be played in the... Yeah, this is actually a bird we could play. We would need grain instead of worms, but yeah, we could do it. And that's a barred owl. We'll probably discard that. And, you know, the Bobolink this is worth 1 more victory point, so I think we'll go stick with that. Now we have to discard the owl and the Bobolink. Yeah, we're kind of giving up on the... Well, we're not really giving up so much as on the eggs, but I don't know, we'll see. We'll also get more victory points through here too, so I guess there is some efficiency to doing it this way. It's always tough to decide whether spamming eggs is going to be worth more or doing something more complicated like we're trying. Because here's the thing, now we go for food next, and we have to get 2 more worms. There's only 1 left in the feeder, so I'm taking a little bit of a risk here. Although I'm not really, am I? Because this pygmy nuthatch will give me a worm if I need it. All I have to do is tuck the cardinal. Yeah, I guess it's not as risky as it seems. Yeah, this is like down to the wire. How are we doing here on this? We might be able to come in 2nd place because this other guy doesn't seem to be interested in his either. Oh, well, we'll see what strategy turns out to be the best at the end of the game. Yeah, we have exactly 2 eggs too. I forgot about the fact that we also need eggs to play this, but it turns out we lucked out. We have exactly 2 eggs left, so we'll just barely be able to do it. Right. Okay, give me some food, please. Give me that worm. Then I will do the feeder roll. Take the other worm because that'll guarantee it now. Cage that, sure, that's a victory point. And tuck the cardinal, that's another victory point, and what the hell, let's get another worm. Well, yeah, I'll get a grain. Not that it matters, really. Alright, so we're going to play Say's Phoebe next turn, and then the last turn we're just going to grab 4 eggs. Which we'll put in the plains, obviously, but I don't know. It might be enough for second place, depending on what this guy decides to do. What is this guy? Let me check him out. Oh, oh my goodness, he only has 1 bird in the plains with a capacity of 1. So we're going to be able to come in second place on eggs. So I'm glad we did it this way. I'm actually happy we did it this way, because there's no way we're going to catch this guy, right? He's way ahead. There's no way we're going to get first place. But with a minimal level of effort, we're able to get second place. So I think we made the right call. I actually do. Because there's no way this guy, in 2 turns, he's got to play another bird in the plains, and then he's got to go for eggs. Yeah, well, we'll see what he does. We'll see what he does. But this is nice too, because it's going to give us our prairie manager our minimum number of 3 points. And how are we doing on? Looks like we're going to end up with 3 points for ecologist, which is fine. It's about as much as you can expect. Well, 6 points actually. It's because it's 2 per bird. 6 points. We'll take it. Yeah, looks like we're going to end up with exactly 4 eggs, because we're going to spend 2 to play Say's Phoebe. This is also going to give us more eggs too, because of the ability. You gained food, and you played a warbler. Okay. Say's Phoebe. In you go. There you go. Play a bunch of worms. They are eggs.
Say's Phoebe. Thomas
Alright,
Say
now we
also
get to
has
play
snails, crabs, and a snake named after him.
1 bird on each bowl nest. Oh, I guess I just have to... I don't have to actually click on the nest. Okay, good. It's going to do it automatically, and that includes our star nest. We picked up a bunch of eggs that way. Alright, 1 more turn to go. We just go for eggs next. And that'll do it. Yeah, Say's Phoebe made his own egg. Cool. Yeah, that's going to be it. None of these activations are going to matter. I'm certainly not going to discard an egg at this point. So 4 eggs, and that'll end it. Will we win? I don't know. This game is so complicated, I can't figure that out. But I think we'll do pretty good. Maybe second place. Because this guy, this one guy here, he's good. I can tell he's good. He was ready. He was all lined up with a whole bunch of eggs in the plains, because he looks like he was prepping for that moment. Alright, this is it. 1 turn left. We go for... Okay, he plays that. He laid eggs. Yeah, see, he's going for egg spamming at the end, as are we. 4 eggs. Let's play them all in the plains. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we're going to pass on that. We don't want to discard an egg. So we skip. And we don't have a card to duck, sorry. Alright, so we just have to have this guy finish his turn. Yeah, he looked like he made a go at it. He got 5 capacity now in the plains, but now he's only able to draw 3 eggs. So he's going to come in last place on the egg challenge. So it looks like we'll come in second place, which is good. Well, how much points is second? Yeah, it's 743. Yeah, see, I'm at 5. He's not going to be able to catch up, so it's going to go 743. Not too bad. So I also have my total score here of 70, so we can see where we're at right now. But yeah, once this guy finishes his turn, the game's over, and then it'll total the points. We'll see if I'm able to beat the purple deer, but I don't know. Oh, I guess he has one more turn. Okay. All I know is my turn is over. We got a fair amount of points from tucking, and yeah, we got 8 points from these birds. So these birds were very productive. Here we go. Total amount of birds on cards, point-wise. Oh, he's got 44. He's ahead of us. But we picked up 9 on the bonus cards. Oh boy, this is close. Here's eggs. He's kicking our ass on that, unfortunately. Food on cards. Tucked cards. We take the lead. We did it. We won it on the tuck cards. We actually managed to get the first place thanks to all our tuck cards. So victory for Grog the Duck. Yeah, here's the final point tallies. Yeah, boy, that was a close one. 3 points. 3 points. We did it. Wow, what a game. What a game. We'll definitely have to save this to the archives. What a game. Okay, guys, I think, yeah, we have plenty of time. Let's do another online game. So we're going to do that, but I need to take a break first. So we're going to take about a 5-minute break. I'll come back. Yeah, we have plenty of time for another online game, I'm sure. So that's what we're going to do when we come back after this break. Stay tuned, guys. We'll see you in about 5 minutes. Hey guys, I'm back. All right. Yes. Yes. So we won our first online game ever. That's great. I haven't even won an online game in when I was practicing off stream, so that's like a first for me, I think. Let's play another one since that went so well. Can we? This game's not active. Not active anymore. Sometimes it's sometimes. Oh, hold on. I was gonna go through the victory score again. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes the game doesn't go away after you complete it, so you just have to click trash. Yeah, the game has got a couple of minor glitches, but nothing serious. We just get to see the victory again. Back to menu. Don't need to preserve it because I think we already have. We hit. Oh no, we go back. We hit online again. Yeah, it makes us log in, and then it gets kind of confused. So we're going for another real-time 5-minute per turn game. How many? Yeah, I got 54 karma because we played another game. Yes, 3-player online game using matchmaking. Here we go. Now here it is, the purple duck of Grognerd again, up against 2 unknown online real human opponents. Okay, so what do we have? We have to choose our 5 things and our 1 bonus card. So, enclosure builder, birds with ground. Those are ground nests. Must have star or ground nest symbol. So you can see the victory point cutoffs for that one. And then oologist, birds that have at least 1 egg laid on them. Oh wow. Well, at the end of the turn, egg spamming is a very powerful strategy. So oologist sounds like something we're going to be doing anyway, right? I mean, if we have 9 birds on the board, we can easily give each bird an egg and get the 6 victory points. But just to be sure, let's see how many ground nest birds are up here. 0. So we do have 2 star nests, though, 2 wild nests, though. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go oologist. I think this is gonna be a really easy bonus to get. I think we should be able to get all 6 points if we play our cards right. Haha, haha, pun. Okay, so that's what we're going for. So now, what do we do here? Let's take a look at our birds. Here's a barn swallow. It's only going to cost 1 worm to play. Yeah, okay. It's not too bad. The gray catbird's a little expensive, but it repeats a brown power on 1 other bird. That's a nice ability, although it's going to take a long... That's going to be too difficult for us to play. Forrester's Turn. We had this card last game, and it was very useful for cycling. So I kind of like that. This does the same. Yeah, this is a tuck. This is a tuck and draw. This is pure cycling, whereas this is tuck and draw. Interesting. And this lazuli bunting. This is an interesting one. We saw this last game for some other player because it was giving us eggs. Yeah, that was in our non-multiplayer game. Yeah, the problem with this bird is it's a little too generous to the other players. It gives them all an egg on their bowl nests, but we get two eggs on a bowl nest. And it's expensive. I don't know if I like that one. Carolina Chickadee. This was from the tutorial. This gains us a grain from the supply for caching purposes. That's not a bad card. So you know what we could do? We can go for these cheap birds. These are only 1 resource each. And then for resources, we can get a worm for the barn swallow. Do we want the barn swallow? I guess. Yeah, we could put the barn swallow in the plains. Yeah, let's go with these 3 cards. These are okay to start out with. Yeah, we'll get a worm. And I guess we'll get a fish to play the turn. And we'll save the chickadee for later. It seems reasonable. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we only had a minute left to think about that, but we did it. You know, I just realized something interesting. We don't know what the other player's bonuses are. That's one of the things that's not visible to you. And they can't see what my bonus is, so that's interesting. I just realized that. Yeah, that's the one thing you don't know about the opponent. You know where their birds on the board are, but you don't know what's in their hand, unless you're counting cards, of course. And you don't know what their bonus card is. It's a little bit of uncertainty there. Let's see what birds are available for picking. Pink dove, black tern, and blue jay. Oh yeah, what's our competition? We look eggs in ground nests is our first competition, which for us sucks because we have no ground nests. We do have star nests though, so that'll have to do. Yes, we want to play our star nests first and try to fill them with eggs for the first round competition. Yeah, the nice thing is we play this in the forest, this in the wetlands, and this in the grasslands. We don't need to spend any eggs, at least just to play these 3 cards. Second round is going to be eggs in the wetland. This is going to be sets of 3, which is, as we know, a tricky one to get. And this is going to be eggs in the plains to end up. So egg spamming is going to be a very powerful strategy here at the end game. Yeah, that means we want to angle ourselves to maybe being a little bit higher in prioritizing birds in the plains a little bit for the end game goal. Yeah, cards we might want to pick up, maybe the black tern. So we have another wild nest. Yeah, because that's the only way we're going to get points for that. We don't have any ground nests. There we go, first turn. He's chosen to keep 3 birds. He's got 1 bird and 4 resources. That's interesting. Alright, what are we going to do here? Let's play our turn. Let's play our turn. Oh, God. I didn't even intend to make that pun. I'm sorry. That was an totally accidental pun. Not that I'm apologizing.
Forster's tern. These birds nest on the ground, on a raft of floating vegetation, or on muskrat lodges.
So anyway, we'll play the barn swallow next in the plains. And then we have to get more food for the chickadee. And the good news about that is he can he can handle either worms or grain. So we shouldn't have a problem finding food for him. Played a Clark's Rebate. We played that last time. Alright, barn swallow, in you go. Let's use my last food, my last worm.
Barn swallow. Barn swallows once nested in caves, but now favor human-made structures.
Anyway, barn swallow is going to help me cycle a little bit, and this will also help me cycle. Anyway, next move will be to go for food from the feeder, so we can get our chickadee down, and then we got to spark. Then we'll try to build up a big egg collection in our open nests, our wild nests. Turkey vulture in the plains and a black tern in the wetlands. So they're playing birds. Alright, let's get some food. I need I guess a worm will do fine. There's a red-breasted nuthatch again. Yeah, that card kind of helped us win the game, that last game, because it was able to cache so many food supplies. Just put us over the top there at the end. He gained food, he drew birds. Okay. Let's go ahead and play the chickadee.
Carolina chickadee. Chickadees hide seeds and can remember thousands of hiding places.
Good. He's got a better memory than me. I always forget where I put things. Oh, what's this? A roseate spoonbill. That's an interesting looking bird. Yeah, you know, it'd be kind of nice if I could get another prairie bird, but I don't know. So I can get 3 eggs instead of 2. I don't know. So it looks like we got 4 turns left. There are no plain birds in the pile, though. At least we have this draw and discard thing going on. Yeah, so I guess we get eggs now, but the thing is, if I get a bird card now, I can use it to cycle through the barn swallow. Which is not a terrible idea. So maybe we spend one round getting another bird. It doesn't really matter which one if we're going to cycle it. Yeah, and then we go through the Forster's turn. So I don't think it really matters what bird we get. Let's try to take a, yeah, we'll try to take a low-cost bird to keep it out of the enemy hands. And then I will draw a card from the deck. And then we discard one, might as well discard the gold. Alright, so we have this, I don't necessarily want to play this, I just want to cycle it when I get eggs through the barn swallow. Because we need to fill these we need to fill these wild nests with eggs now. Yeah, see the green bird's already taking a lead there. Hey, Midnight Fox, how you doing? Yeah, this game is great. This game is great. We're actually doing online multiplayer right now. That's why you see the timer up here in the upper left. These are actual real players online who I've never met before in my life. And it works. It works good. Yeah, we won our last online game. We're on our second one of the day. Yeah, the game's good. It's got a good online community, a pretty solid lobby, online system. And, you know, the AI is not bad either if you just want to play against the AI. But right now we're playing humans. He played a black-billed magpie. He played an ink... Oh, he played the Inca dove. Okay, I remember seeing the Inca dove in the drop pile. So now we go for eggs. We're going to try to fill up our... we're going to try to go for the egg victory points. Yeah, these guys have got one egg. We have some wild nests we can fill with eggs. So that's what we're going to do to try to take the lead in round one. So that is what we're going to do. So first things first, eggs, 2 eggs. I shall place them on the barn swallow. Because he is a wild nest and that's going to count. And then I will cycle, yeah, I will give him the nut hatch. And he's going to give me back a random bird. Oh, no, not entirely random. I get to choose one. I'll choose one from the deck. Hey, ooh, I got the crow. The crow is a good bird. I can use any resource to play him out, and he goes anywhere. And he has a decent ability, too. So that's not bad. Unfortunately, I do not have any resources. I do not have any resources right now to play him. Oh boy, big follow from Silverhood. Thank you, Silverhood. We love new followers here. Yeah. Yeah, these are good crows. Although, I don't know if I want to break up my cycle right now to play him. I mean, I guess I could hang on to him instead of feeding him to the barn swallow. I don't know. He might be worth keeping. Because we're going to do egg again, I guess. How are we doing on eggs? Yeah, we've taken the lead on these guys. Maybe we don't need to do another egg round. Depends on what these guys are up to. There's the one that trades 1 egg for 2 food. Yeah, I know. I haven't seen that one today, though. Supposedly, there are 170 birds in this game. So that's a lot of birds. I haven't seen all the birds yet. I've only gotten the game this weekend. And supposedly the board game has an expansion that adds a whole slew of European birds on top of that, so... If I was going to play the crow, I'd first have to dip and get some food. Any food will do. And then I'd have to play the crow. It would cost one of my 2 eggs. So that would if I were to play the crow now, that would jeopardize me being able to get the prize here. Yeah, because then I would go down to 1 egg. I only have 2 rounds, too. That's the other thing. We may... I think I may just go for eggs again. Try to get the egg championship. Because we do have the... We do have the wild birds for egg capacity. Here's a question. Do these guys have the egg capacity? Let's find out. This guy, yeah, he's got 3 egg capacity on that wild bird. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I'm sure it'll come out as a DLC someday, but you know, it'll probably take a little while. This game just came out recently, the base game as I understand it. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take eggs here. Yeah, because I want to get the egg prize. Well, let me check this guy out. I've got some seconds here to take a look at his. He's got 1 egg there. He could theoretically get a 2nd egg, and that's all he can do. This guy, yeah, he's got a wild nest. He's got another wild nest. So he's got a capacity to add up to 5 eggs. In fact, he can draw 3 next turn. Oh. Server not responding. Hold on a second. We might be having a connection issue. Hold on. No, I think we're back. Yeah, I think we almost had a disconnect there, but I think we're fine. Where were we? Yeah, we were checking out these guys. I think if we were to play the crow, yeah, we could play the crow this turn. So I think we're just going to go for eggs. So we'll go 2 eggs. Now the question is, do I want to... I don't